Happy New Year and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm really excited to talk to you today. It's actually my first video of the new year and the new decade, and I'm very excited about that. In fact, this morning I was on my mastermind call and it's like the message of the day was just for me. Do you ever feel like that? Let me explain why. So Christmas, right? I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy to get back to my life. It's been so long. You've got the holidays and it just takes over. And I had a wonderful Thanksgiving, a wonderful Christmas. It's all about family, right? And my grandson got sick for Christmas. Poor baby. Nobody wants to be sick at your happiest time, right? He's only 7. And I knew he was sick and I went to Christmas anyways at my daughter's. And my granddaughter got sick the next day, and the next day after that, I got it. And I knew that was a possibility, and everybody's been sick. Like all over my Facebook, people have been sick, and I don't tell that on Facebook. I mean, who really wants to hear that? But this one picture stuck in my brain. It was somebody on my Facebook feed had a picture of 13 adults sitting around the living room with blankets. They were all sick. In fact, right this minute, I should be on a trip in my trailer to see my son, and he canceled because they were all sick for Christmas. So I don't know how to prevent something like that. I feel pretty good today, and I'm really excited to get back out there. But what I did when I didn't feel well is I just stayed home. And I sewed a lot, and I made the perfect pants. I hope they're the perfect pants. So I'm trying them out today. And if they are the perfect pair of pants, I will try to bring it to you why I like them so much. So, you know, I'm all about comfort. If you haven't figured that out by watching my channel, if it's not comfortable, I don't want to wear it. So I'm hoping these are like the most comfortable pants ever. And I did try to order some comfortable pants, and I'm going to post them on a separate video with an online shopping haul because I'm in the search for the perfect pair of pants, but I may have found them in my sewing room. We'll see. So back to Christmas. I have to say my favorite part of my Christmas was the kids, the little kids. There's a 5 and a 7-year-old grandchild in my life. They went to a little store at school and bought presents for their whole family, and they were so adorable. So adorable. I should have them to show you, but I got an oven mitt, Christmas oven mitt, and I got a little mirror from Sis, and they were just so excited to pass out their presents and have people open them. And another funny thing was I decided one of the gifts I would give everybody was like, I'm not a good gift giver. I'm a horrible gift giver, really horrible. I just can't even think of anything. So we sort of give everybody the same thing, you know, gloves or whatever. And I decided hand lamps because it's been a lot of power outages and stuff. So my daughter had the same idea. So everybody got headlamps twice. That was funny. Oh, I can't laugh. I might start coughing. Another thing is I'm going to show you, hopefully in another video, we'll see if it turns out, how to make this cool beanie that I made for everybody for Christmas. And this was the year I wasn't going to make anything. I make a present every year, but they're sometimes just so dorky. But this year I saw this video on this beanie and I made it for everybody, and it was a hit. I just love these beanies. So I did actually end up making something. Another one of my favorite things for Christmas is we did a gingerbread house with my grandkids at my house last year, and they remembered and asked if they were going to do it again this year. So yes, if they asked, of course I say yes. So we had the funnest time, and they were so cute. And you know, can they eat the candy? Yes, they can eat the candy. It was just, I have to show you, these little houses were adorable. Isn't that cute? I also posted, so we've been doing, I wanted to share this with you. If you don't follow me on Facebook, you don't know this, but we do a funny Christmas card with my daughter and her family every year. And each year it gets harder and harder to think of something cool to do. But this year has to be one of my all-time favorites. And so first I'm just going to show you the beginning, and then the next and the next and the next. Take a look. Wasn't that fun? It kind of made me remember when I had kids, we did a Christmas card picture. Nothing like that, of course. We didn't even know about Photoshop back then. And didn't exist back then. So we used to take a Christmas card picture to send to all our relatives every year. And so I would take those out and I put them in frames, and I take them out every Christmas and put them on my shelf. And so I decided to share all those Christmas card pictures. I took a picture of each one and put them on my social media, and it was quite a walk down memory lane. All the different hairdos, different styles. It was fun. So I thought I would share them with you too. It's crazy watching my family just grow up like that. It's like it just happened in a flash. I can't believe it. And now it's the same thing's happening with my grandkids. 2 of my grandkids are now adults. My son and his wife are empty nesters. My kid, an empty nester. And, my grandkids that should be little tiny babies are now in school. It just seems like a quickening. Things are going much faster. So this kind of leads me back to the beginning. Can I round back to the beginning of my call? The mastermind call. So I've been home, kind of stuck at home sewing, and I decided to do some cleaning. And I want to do like a confession. I'm not a good housekeeper. I hate cleaning. And so I've gotten so lazy. It's just the 2 of us. Why don't I keep things nicer? I enjoy when things are clean and nice and neat, but I don't keep it that way. So I decided this is my year to fix that. And so I spent some time cleaning, and I'm just going to take it one room at a time, and then I'm going to keep it there. I don't know if you've ever heard of Fly Lady, but that's the best system I've ever used for keeping my house in order. So I'm probably going to get back on the Fly Lady schedule. And I just thought if I could just get to a place where I could just keep it going. And then this morning on the mastermind call, the first thing that somebody said was 2020 is going to be my happiest, fittest year of my life. And I thought, yeah, that's my mantra. I want my fittest, happiest year. Get in shape. I feel the countdown of my life. Do you feel that? I'm like 60 now, so I feel this countdown of how many years I have left. If I live a long time, it's still not that long. If nothing happens, it's still not that long. So I want to be the fittest, happiest I can be. There's nothing wrong with me. I should be fit, and I don't even work at it. So I'm going to start walking. I'm going to start stretching. I'm going to start eating clean and just be happy, and do things that make me happy. So that mantra was number 1. And then he started talking about how to get that was discipline. And it kind of went right into my mindset of how do I keep my house nice and neat and clean and make myself happier that way is going to take discipline. And he said, what about those 3 extra steps? How you walk in the kitchen and you set the glass on the counter when you could have took 3 extra steps and put it in the sink. Or you could have took 3 extra steps and put it in the dishwasher. I don't have a dishwasher, but I am the dishwasher. But the 3 extra steps is like, why would my shoes be next to my bed when I have a closet just for shoes? That's where they go. They go in the closet, not by my bed. So I want to take those 3 extra steps and just start putting things away. And I don't know, I may be the only person. It's funny because my bestie, we text all the time and we talk all the time. And she was saying she's sick also. We were sick at the same time, so we were commiserating together. And she took a little video to show me how messy her house was. And my reaction? Amateur. Amateur. This is messy? Her house messy is my house clean. That was kind of a wake up, like, what am I doing? I am so blessed to live in a beautiful home that I love and adore, and why wouldn't I keep it nice? And so this year I have got to declutter. I've got to let go of the junk that's in the way of keeping myself happy, because I'm not happy with all the junk that I've accumulated. So I don't know if you make New Year's resolutions, but I do. I love this time of year. It's like a great, thought where I could just start over, and I love it. I love it. So this year I'm going to be disciplined. I'm going to be working on my house, my body, my happiness. It's just I'm really going to get rid of the clutter in my brain, the clutter on my body, and the clutter in my house. Bring on 2020. It's a new decade. And so Roaring 20s for me. all the way. I would love to hear if you've made a resolution, if you've made some goals for 2020. Leave them in the comments below. Hit the thumbs up and follow the channel. We've got some great plans coming up. We're going to be taking, we're taking a substitute trip since we didn't get to go to my son's. We're thinking of going to the ocean. So I am going to be doing a lot of travel this year with the trailer. I'm really excited to just get out there. It's our happiness. There's another thing that makes me happy. I've got a lot of projects in the works and just a lot to share. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you so much for stopping by. I so appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Bye now.